שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני, כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני, ברכו שמו, בסחו מיום ליום ישועתו. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסחו מיום ליום ישועתו. ספרו בגויים כבודו, לכל העמים נכלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסחו מיום ליום ישועתו. ספרו בגויים כבודו, לכל העמים נכלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסחו מיום ליום ישועתו. ספרו בגויים כבודו, לכל העמים נכלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים. שיר לאדוני, שיר לאדוני, שיר לאדוני. ספרו בגויים כבודו, לכל העמים נכלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים. שיר לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסחו מיום ליום ישועתו. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסחו מיום ליום ישועתו. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסחו מיום ליום ישועתו. ספרו בגויים כבודו, לכל העמים נכלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד,
Yai di 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 la la la, yai di 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 la la, yai di 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 la la la. Yai di 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 la la, yai di 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 la la, yai di 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 la. Yai di, yai di, yai di di la la. Yai di, yai di, yai di la. Yai di 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 di, 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 di 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 yai di, yai di, yai Yai di 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 la la la, yai di 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 di, yai di 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 di, yai di 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 di, yai di 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 di, yai di di di.
Shabbat Shalom. It's been a heavy week, filled with sorrow and frustration and concern as we continue to reel from the after effects of last week's horrible flooding along the Guadalupe River. Mourning those whose lives are lost, our hearts go out to those who are still searching for their loved ones, whose property, whose livelihood are now destroyed. We understand that the road back to what will be a new normal is a long one for all those affected directly or even indirectly by last week's tragedy. And so as we look to Shabbat to provide us a respite, peace and rest, sacred time and space away from the troubles of the world, we should remember that the peace Shabbat provides is also meant to bolster our strength. It's meant to provide insight and connection. It can help us open up to those around us in community, sharing our angst and our sorrow as well as our hope together. From looking out and seeing what needs to be seen as a first step towards action and change. As Rabbi Chaim Stern wrote, God, when I look at a glass, let it be a window and not a mirror. For there are times when I need to see others, when I need to look beyond me and my wants to the needs and cares of my family and friends. There are times when I need to remember that there are people I pass as if they weren't there. Open my eyes to them. This evening, we gain strength from the sweet spirit of Shabbat, and we're reminded to keep our eyes open to see those around us, to be present, and to bring them light. And so we'll begin our service on page 3, welcoming in the physical light of Shabbat. It's my pleasure to invite up Alyssa Kane to offer the reading on page 3 before our candle blessing on page 2.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, lehadlik
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. Amen.
Amen. We turn now to page 12 as we welcome Shabbat with song from the Psalms of Kabbalat Shabbat, Psalm 95, L'chu Neranena.
Let us sing unto God a new song. Let us sing unto God a new song. Yai lai la lai lai la lai la lai, yai lai la nai nai la nai nai, yai lai la lai lai la lai la lai lai, yai lai la nai lai la lai lai, yai lai la nai nai la nai. Lechu neranena l'Adonai, nariya l'tzui ishenu, nekad mafanav betoda, bizmirot nariya lo, bizmirot nariya lo. Yai lai la lai lai la lai la lai, lai lai la lai lai la lai lai, yai lai la lai lai la lai la lai lai, yai lai la nai nai la nai nai, yai lai la lai nai la nai. Let us sing unto God a new song. Let us sing unto God a new song. Yai lai la lai lai la lai la lai, yai lai la lai lai la lai lai, yai lai la lai lai la lai la lai lai, yai lai la lai lai la lai lai, yai lai la lai lai la lai, yai lai.
We turn now to page 20 as we prepare ourselves for the Shabbos bride, really that Sabbath spirit we feel when we sing together as one. It is our job to welcome that Sabbath bride, to make that bride, that Shabbos spirit, feel like it belongs in our sacred space. So whether you're here joining us in the Wolf Sanctuary or your own sacred space on live stream, wherever that may be, we invite you and encourage you to sing with us. We'll sing verses 1 and 2, 5 and 9. And when we reach verse 9, Boiva Shalom, we'll rise to face the entrance of our sanctuary to beckon, to welcome that spirit that we feel together when we sing. Page 20.
Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Shamor vezachor bedibur echad, hishmianu el hamiuchad. Adonai echad ushmo echad, leshem utiferet velithilah. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lehu venelcha מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוך סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך, דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת פלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Turn to those around you, wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Let them know how glad you are they're here.
We continue on page 26 with Chatzi Kaddish as we remain standing through Shema.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך ירותי והמליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. Barechu et Adonai. Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach. Leolam vaed. Yai, 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 yai. Yai, 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 nai, nai, nai. Yai, 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 yai. Yai, 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 nai. Yai, 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 nai, 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 nai.
We continue on page 30 with Ma'ariv Aravim. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma potech sha'arim, uvitvuna mishane itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umsader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakira kirtsono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, Uma'avir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uvein laila, Adonai tzevaot shemo, El chai v'kayam, tamid imloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Together at the top of page 33. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
You may be seated as we continue with Ve'ahavta on page 36.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Page 41. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Michamocha, page 40, you don't even have to turn.
Be kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Ayam lifnei Moshe uMiriam ze Eli anu ve'amru ze Eli anu ve'amru Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Norah Adonai et Yaakov, galo miad chazak mimenu, baruch ata Adonai, gal Yisrael.
Amen. We continue together at the bottom of page 42, reading Hashkivenu, our prayer asking God to protect us. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up our guardian to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. We turn now to page 44, joining together, singing Vishamru.
Shameru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat, la'asot et Hashabbat ledorotam berit olam, beini uvein b'nei Yisrael le'olam, ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash, uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash.
We rise for the tefillah on page 46.
Yadalai, yadalai, lai, lai, 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 yadalai, lai, lai. Adonai, sefatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Yalalai, lai, lai, 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 yalalai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, Vekone Hakol, Vezocher Chaste Avot V'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah rav lehoshia, Morid hatal, Mechalkel chaim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofech olim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar, mihamocha ba'al gevurot, umidomelach, melech memit umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah lechayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
You may be seated. On the top of page 55, we read together. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. On the bottom of page 57. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubt, and our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otecha levarecha b'yirah na'avod. On the top of page 59, we read together. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth, which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch ata Adonai hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. Page 60, we sing Shalom Rav, our prayer for peace, together.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Ki hatahu melech adon lechol hashalom, ki hatahu melech adon, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. V'tov b'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol eit ubechol shah bishlomecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam.
Having offered prayers for peace in the world, we turn more personal to offer prayers of healing for those who face the future not fully whole, offering prayers for the peace of their body, their mind, their spirit. If there's someone in your life, someone you hold in your heart in need of healing, I invite you to think about them, close your eyes if you wish, and whisper their names out loud. Strengthened by each other's presence, our prayers are linked together. We offer prayers of healing for those in our own lives, those listed in our order of service, those in our greater community, those still suffering along the Guadalupe River, all those in our community and beyond in need of healing. Page 253, the words from Misha Berach can be found if you need them.
Mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Beirach imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We now take a moment to offer prayers for peace for Israel, between Israel and its neighbors. I invite you to rise as you are able to share with us in our congregational prayer for peace between Israel and its neighbors. The words are in your order of service. Join with me. Rock and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, the dawning of our redemption. Shield it with your compassion and spread over it the sukkah of your shalom. Compel its leaders to act for the good of all who dwell in your holy land. Grant them sound minds, courageous hearts, and compassionate souls as they navigate the treacherous terrain of conflict and terror, war and destruction. Freer of the captives and binder of their wounds, be with those who remain in captivity and console their families. Give them strength to endure and speedily send them home. May the image of their faces remain in our hearts. Master of compassion, bring security and peace to all those who are vulnerable. Comfort all who are displaced and suffering. Protect the innocent wherever they may be, in Israel and Gaza and throughout the Middle East. May we never lose sight of their humanity and the spark of goodness, God's presence in us all. Holy One of blessing, may the leaders of the world put their people before power and reach for compromise before conflict. Uproot the hatred, animosity, and distrust of all those who would do harm and replace them with love and kinship, so that all the peoples who dwell in your holy land find safety and sustenance, quiet and contentment, and an abundance of everlasting peace. Amen. And we continue now with words of hope, words of prayer for those who are still in captivity. As we say each Friday, we will continue to say these words until every single one of our hostages is brought home. We share Nachenu in the English together. As for our brothers and sisters, the whole house of Israel, who are given over to trouble or captivity, whether they abide on the sea or on the dry land, may the all-present have mercy upon them and bring them forth from trouble to enlargement, from darkness to light, and from subjection to redemption, now speedily and at a near time. Amen. I invite you to be seated, and we take a few moments now for our own personal silent prayers.
Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha ve'oshienu. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha ve'oshienu. Ushmor tzeiteinu uvoeinu lechayim ushalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hi di di di, hi di di di, hi di di di, yo. Hi di di di, hi di di di, את שלומך והושיענו.
As we have been doing all summer long, we have been inspired by members of our own congregation who have agreed to and prepared to offer their own words of Torah, offering Divrei Torah. And this evening, we are delighted to have Joan Plotnick come up and offer her Torah words about this week's Torah portion, Balak.
Tonight, I am called upon to decipher a Torah story that reads like a fable and is full of quirky characters, like a talking donkey, an avenging angel, a frightened king, his loyal steward who believes he speaks for God, and of course, our heroes, a ragtag team of former Jewish slaves who escaped from Egypt. With a little work and some choreography, this could be a Broadway play. So let's begin. Balak, king of Moab, heard that the Jews had conquered the Amorites, and both he and his subjects were very afraid. His followers begged him to do something. So Balak instructed his loyal prophet Balaam to curse the refugees so his kingdom would be safe. Balak had great faith in Balaam, as he said in part, "For I know that he whom you bless is blessed, and he whom you curse is cursed." That's a foreshadowing. Balaam went out into the wilderness with some princes of Moab and spoke to God about his quest. But God responded, "You shall not curse the people, for they are blessed." Balaam acquiesces until Balak offers him great riches to curse the people. So Balaam implores God to let him continue. God finally agrees, but grows very angry. So Balaam goes on his donkey into the wilderness along with the princes. Suddenly, his ass goes wild. He moves to the side of the road into a field. Then he walks so closely to the side wall that Balaam gets his foot pressed. Then the donkey lays down under Balaam. At every turn, Balaam is furious and severely whips the poor donkey. Then the donkey begins to speak, saying, "Hey, what you doing? I've always been a loyal donkey, and you're beating me. I hate to say it, but you're the one behaving like an ass." Then an angel appears in front of the donkey. Not a sweet little angel with gossamer wings and a harp. No, an avenging angel with a sword and a shield. The angel says that if the donkey did not turn away, she would have killed Balaam and let the donkey live. She warned Balaam to go back to Moab, but only speak the words that God puts in his mouth. Balaam does as directed. 3 times, Balak builds altars and prepares burnt offerings. And 3 times, what comes out of Balaam's mouth? Abundant blessings. Balak is furious with Balaam, who responds by saying, "If Balak should give me his house full of silver and gold, I would not be able to go beyond the words of God to do either good or bad of my own will. What God speaks, that will I speak." He warns that Moab will fall in later days due to Balak's sins. And that's the end of the story. But like all good stories, there are mysteries and morals. First, the mystery. Why does God give Balaam permission to go on his quest and then become livid? Commentators surmise that God was testing Balaam, like a spouse who says, "Do whatever you please," but doesn't mean it. If Balaam was paying attention, he would have understood this. This theory is underscored by the fact that Balaam initially talks directly to God. However, when riches cloud his vision, he sees even less than a donkey. Modern biblical and literary critic Robert Alter sees the whole tale as a treatise on paganism. Balaam, they argue, is not a true prophet. Pagans believed in magicians and seers who could be hired to manipulate the world to their will. Balak literally thought it was Balaam who bestowed blessings and curses. However, Torah followers don't believe in soothsayers. Rather, they put forth the view that no human can truly comprehend or manipulate God's will. But what is often lost in summarizing the story is the incredibly beautiful poetry that comes forth from Balaam's mouth as he blesses the people. The first blessing defines the Israelites as a unique people, protected as they fulfill their covenant with God. As I see them from the mountaintops, gaze on them from the heights, there is a people that dwells apart, no reckoning among the nations. The second and third blessings, too long to read here, promise triumph over those plotting Israel's destruction and a future of complete safety under God's shelter. And that is the message that speaks to our time. Jews throughout the world feel vulnerable. Anti-Semitism is on the rise. Israel is being attacked on all fronts. People throughout the earth are calling for the destruction of Israel, from the river to the sea. Even the Iron Dome, which protects Israel, a marvel of modern engineering, can fail. So how can we be assured of our protection? This text encourages us to put our faith in God and to know in our hearts that the blessings God gave through Balaam still hold true for our enemies today. We will survive. As God told Balaam, "You may not curse these people, for they are blessed." Shabbat Shalom.
We continue with Aleinu, page 283. Please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא שם חלקנו לייחד את שמו, וגורלנו להמליך מלכותו. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. As we turn to our memorial meditation on page 289, we note with sadness the death of Mrs. Willie Vaughn Green, mother of Samuel Green and Doris Krongold, grandmother of Chase Green. We are looking at the third memorial meditation by Rabbi Chaim Stern. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows. It is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance and our lives are full, but as night follows day, the candle of our life burns down in gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more and are no more seen, yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. Our thoughts turn now to those in our community and extended community who have died at this time in years past. As we mark their yard sites, we remember them. Louise Baumholtz, Benjamin Bruckstein, Willard L. Cahotas, Francis Cortez, Karen Delavan, Jean Franco, Dickie Friedman, Morty Friedman, Mary Deutzer Gates, Louis Glickenhaus, Ben Goshawk, Morris Greenblum, Audrey Hankin, Rosalind Hirschberg, Lois Eisenstein Horling, Lois Brahm Jacobs, Margie Kallenberg, Marjorie Kollefson, Ralph Komorowski, Victor Lawson, Jocelyn Bronson Levy, Alan Charles Marcher, Isora Longoria Mendez, Frida Sobel Miles, Askar Marjani, Joe Mosser, Eileen O'Keefe, Charles R. Pearl, Lynn Penner, Eugene Prashner, Luann Price, Sarah Ricklin, Leo Rose, Tamara Senshin, Irene Shapu, Esther Silber, Joan Simon, Hannah Greenblum Singer, Isidore Stern, Frank Tarantino, David Van Abema, Arnold Vittis, Karen Jane Wagner, Alvin Werbner, Janet Wheeler, Al Yabara, and Marilyn Lynn Carol Zimmerman. To these names, we add the names of those who've been laid to their eternal rest this past month, whose family and friends are in a mourning period of Shloshim. We remember Michelle Doreen Weiss and Greg Aaron Gold. We also think of one who is laid to her eternal rest this week, whose family and friends are in a mourning period of Shiva. We remember Jean Pollock Harris, wife of Bernard P. Harris, mother of Temple Beth-El member Linda Harris and Jack Harris, grandmother of Courtney Padov and Joshua Padov, aunt of numerous nieces. With all of these names, we add those which are in our hearts each and every day as we rise together for Kaddish Yatom on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach virute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayachon u'vyomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala u'vizman kariv imru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ulmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudasha b'richu, La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, to all the world, to which we say, amen. You may be seated. It is my honor to call forward Irene Burns, who is a member of our Board of Trustees, to deliver tonight's announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome. I'm so glad that all of you are here in the Wolf Sanctuary or in your special sacred place. A special thank you to the Sisterhood for the pre-Onic Shabbat, Alisa Kane for lighting the candles, and a wonderful Devar Torah by Joan Flotnick. Also, thank you to Betty Indy, Mina Lopez, and Robin Long for our ushers and greeters. We have some exciting news coming up, and we need to share with you. And we need you to participate. The religious school. Enrollment in our religious school is now open to students pre-school through grade 12 whose families are a member of Beth-El. You can register through Shul Cloud dashboard or by using the registration link found on our website under Youth Education. Avoid the late fee. Register by July 15th. A Summer of Shalom continues with a cinema social on Sunday, July 20th. Come see the new Smurfs movie. Temple friends, you get a ticket, popcorn, and a drink. In today's economy, that's a bargain. This event is greeted for everyone, youth and families. Join us throughout July as we continue our Jewish spirituality summer series, diving into the wisdom of Tammuz. Each Sunday morning, we offer 2 unique and complementary online experiences, one through yoga and the other through meditation, to help you connect more deeply with the spiritual themes of the occasion. You can find more information and registration links for these and other exciting things on our website, which comes to you Thursday about 4-ish every week. Scroll down, read everything. It's very interesting. We look forward to your participation in these enriching and community-building opportunities. Shabbat Shalom.
Are we almost there yet, Papa Smurf? Not yet, my little Smurfs. Please rise for our closing song. If you're of a certain age, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. Please rise for our closing song, Oh Say Shalom.
Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, Amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, Amen. Yai li di dai dai dai, lai lai lai, di dai 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 dai, di dai dai nai. Yai li di dai dai dai, lai dai dai, di dai lai, di dai nai. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, Amen.
Shabbat Shalom.